Taylor is a natural leader, and she leads by example. She always has a can-do attitude. I've never seen Taylor with this, I can't do it, it's too hard. It's, okay, let me figure out how do I tackle this.
I like to set my sights high because I'm confident with myself. Meanwhile, I still have the safeties in schools that I'm comfortable with. So I liked the city life, so I applied to schools like Boston University, George Washington University, yet good schools, yet busy and always have something to do. Meanwhile, I applied to schools, I guess you want to say a little more isolated, including Lafayette and Lehigh in Pennsylvania. And then again, putting my sights high, I have a few Ivy League schools that I thought, you know, it's worth a try, and I've gotten successful with one of those so far.
When she was born and as she grew up, there was always this aura about her of being fun to be with, always looking at the bright side of everything, bringing sunshine into the house no matter what we were doing. Academically,
I have National Honor Society this year, as well as being the senior class president. Some of my athletic accomplishments is that I am a member of the New Jersey Colonials ice hockey team and the senior captain for girls track, both winter and spring.
She has this, you know, love of life, and it's obvious at this age.
Being president of the student body, it's stressful at times, but we manage to get things done. I have a great group of officers, so we really set a lot of targets and we're able to meet them at the deadlines that we set. To balance schoolwork with social activities, you got to have a lot of time management. You have to set your priorities straight, so you have to always know that academics comes before any outside sport or school activity like that.
Oh, Steve, what a pleasure Steve was this year.
Going into my senior year, that's where I really decided, you know, I'm going to really dedicate myself to basketball. I really want to make sure that as a senior I can contribute to the team. So to have the type of season I had, you know, I put up some good numbers, but I mean also the team did well, so it really it meant a lot.
Basketball aside, he's a great kid. I mean, he fits the mold of everybody else on his team. I mean, he's just a great kid. He's a smart kid. You know, he's just a pleasure to be around. It
was a really special season. I mean, we came off a 6-16 season, so we had a nice players meeting in the beginning of the year. We just kind of talked about what our goals were, and we had our sights set on a sectional. You know, we believed that we were going to work hard in the summer, going into the fall, going into the season, and we just felt that we could do some special things this year. And to have it turn out with a state sectional, it was a great way to end the season.
It's tough. It's tough balancing, especially when you have a road game where you're leaving on a bus at 4 o'clock. The JV game's playing at 5:30. You're playing at 7. You know, you're getting home at 9:30, and you know you're going to have a couple hours of homework to do.
You know, I think it's just being able to manage your time effectively. You know, you got to be able to get done your projects they need to get done your schoolwork, and at the same time they'll be ready to go when it's time to play. I'm still kind of undecided. I've had some interest from like a D3 school, but I don't really know if that's the right decision for me. You know, I kind of got to think it over, but I'll most likely, if I don't play basketball, I'll attend either Rutgers or Penn State.
But I think whatever he decides to do, he's going to be successful at. He's a good student, he's a great kid.
She's always been a wonderful girl. You know, very serious about her studies, about her future, and very pleasant, personable young lady.
I've liked to go to high school a lot. Like, I think being here the full 6 years instead of 4, it really made me more attached to the school, and I'm definitely going to miss all the teachers and all my friends. It's been a really great experience, it really has. I've always had really good grades, which is obviously a good thing.
As educators, we have to educate people and not students. It's important for us to look at our students as individual human beings and look at helping to prepare them with the skills they need.
As long as you can balance yourself, like, you have to just prioritize. That's the main thing. I've applied to 4 schools. I've applied to Montclair, State, Adelphi, Drew, and William & Mary. So far I'm leaning towards William & Mary and Drew. Anywhere where really there's a good pre-medicine program. I've always had a really strong interest in medicine. Ever since I was little, I knew I liked it. I went back and forth, but then now I really know that's what I want to do.
I see wonderful things in Stephanie's future. She's just, you know, one of those unique young people who has always had a vision of what she wanted to do. And there's no doubt in my mind that she'll be able to succeed in whatever her personal choices as she goes on.
Tori is one of those students that I would hold up as a role model for other students, that you can excel in the classroom and you can excel in competitive athletics.
We're just like a really successful team. Like we all love each other. I feel like out of all the teams in Bergen County, we're like the most team spirited.
There's no limit with her. I think if she definitely is the type of person that she puts her mind to it, she is capable of doing anything.
Our head coach, Keith Cook, does so many things in a great way with this team. He understands that they're student athletes and that their academic program comes first.
So if I need a break to be able to do my homework, if I feel like I have too much and can't control it all in one day, then I will not go to practice that day.
Tori has always been a person that's in grade school, a perfectionist. So when she started swimming, it was really kind of all on her own as far as doing well.
When I get to college, I would like to possibly have something to do with culinary school or psychology.
Great things are going to happen for this young lady because she's already, as a junior, a very, very mature young lady.
She's going to find something that really interests her, grabs her, and she's going to be amazing at it.